There should be a dope new screen animation.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box. I am the DM, Jahan. And yeah, welcome to Fresh Out the Box.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary. I'm sorry that I was looking off screen. I couldn't help but notice the new animations that we have. Oh, good lord, baby. That shiznit's looking fire, Jahan. Great work.
Hey, thanks, man.
I'll be playing the part of Morgan Fierce tonight, as usual, in Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition. This is episode lucky number 13.
It is episode 13.
And I don't have a cool nickname or anything. I'm just Leighton. And I also was like watching. If you saw me freak out on the stream, that was me freaking out at the D20 that just like rolled its way across the screen.
You guys like the new stuff?
What was that?
You guys like the new stuff, huh?
Oh, do I love the new stuff?
Pretty
so
happy with
much
it.
so that I totally forgot to introduce my character. I'm Lyle. Lyle Bald. Bald's my last name. It's not all M. And I definitely don't cast magic because that would be illegal. So yeah, that's me.
Right. The last name Baud is because Lyle Witch was a little too telling. Is that right?
The last name Bald is because I never really had a last name. So I gave, people just started calling me a Bald. So that's what it was. But yeah, which would be a little on the nose now, wouldn't it?
A little on the nose.
You know how some people are named after their profession?
Yeah.
You ever wonder how people got the last name Cox?
They're probably rooster farmers.
I thought they just were well endowed.
Maybe.
I'm changing my name to Cox. I'm Lyle Cox.
There you go.
And canon, and it's not going away.
Perfect.
So as per usual, we will start today off with a little history lesson, just to get to wet everybody's whistle.
Ooh, gross.
Everybody likes a wet whistle.
Gross. It's worse when you say it twice.
Yeah, I know.
Look how wet this whistle's gonna be.
Super wet.
Oh God.
Well,
God.
Sorry, I had a hiccup. 73. So the year 73, Jahan Hellstrom builds a temple to Sigmar in Reichendorf. History will forever remember him as the first grand theogonist of the cult of Sigmar, and the first man to recognize Sigmar's divinity. He is the guy that in the last history lesson was having visions of Sigmar's divinity. But yeah, it's good to be back, everybody. We had a lot of issues recently with, because me and Gary both live in Texas, so, hell froze over. It was fun. But yeah,
there is a whole Texas. For those of you wondering, there is a city in Texas called Hell, and it did in fact freeze over.
Yeah, it did.
Perfect.
Yeah, literally froze over. But yeah, so we are back now, and it's awesome. And last time we played, our heroes were being recognized for their heroic deeds at the palace of the Elector Countess Emmanuel. And after she gave them all their hospitality, they were attacked by Skaven assassins, but this time they caught on to who was sending them after our friends, and they pursued them. They sent Oliver to keep a lookout on him because they thought he might be a little more inconspicuous, but after he went missing, they went in search of their friend, breaking into the room of the advisor to the Countess and finding a secret bath-based cellar staircase. When they went down the stairs, they encountered a dark mirrored version of the statue from above that was twisted in pain and ecstasy as a statue of the followers of Slaanesh. And then below, they see their friend being tortured. Their friend Oliver. Set in a etching on the wall is the largest piece of warpstone. Well, neither of you have ever seen one, but it is rather large. It's like, and it's glowing.
Like the size of a dinner plate?
Yeah, like the size of a dinner plate.
Okay.
And it is set in the wall. It is at this point that a familiar voice chimes in to the ceremony going on down there between all the naked, barely clothed followers of the Chaos God Slaanesh. That is when the Skaven sorcerer that you melted off half his face showed up and demanded payment, claiming that it is not their fault that they were unable to get what the cultists desire. And that's where we we left off with Gary pointing his gun.
Yeah, we did.
At someone.
Yeah, we sure did.
One of the cultists was about to bring a knife down on Oliver.
Yeah, he was going to kill your friend.
And so I had to make a move. And so that's where we're still at, and I will roll whenever you want me to.
Absolutely. As the knife's about to come down is when the sorcerer will chime in. They show up. With him is an entourage of what viewers might know are Clan Mulder genetic experiments being led around by the neck. Giant rat ogres, some of the hounds that you encountered earlier, and something you have yet to see, which are the black-furred Skaven, which are the elite troops of the Skaven Empire. Very expensive to come by. Many a warpstone token was spent. But yes, they show up. You must give us what was promised. And he'll look at the giant warpstone chunk in the wall. The cultist will... You have yet to fulfill your end of the deal. They sleep above us, and yet you cannot get what was promised. Fate has intervened too many times. We have lost too many Skaven. Much money has been wasted in this endeavor. We got them here. This is your domain. Why can you not finish the job? And he will, at that, his tail will snap violently. And energy will play across his hand. You've seen him do this before. It's green, crackling power. And Lyle, you can see, with your newfound second sight, him pull the winds of magic. It's weird, though. When he does it, like when you do it, you kind of pick. You know what I mean? You kind of feel it out. You pick the desired kind. He just grabs it. He grabs all of it. Like, it's the most dangerous thing you can imagine. It's not stable. And energy flashes in his skull, exposed skull, where his eye used to be. You will give us, or we will take it. Yes, take it. And at that, the cultists will draw daggers from God knows where, because they're all mostly naked.
Yeah, where do they draw the daggers from, Jahan?
You're not sure.
No, all right.
Too busy looking at all these nasty Skaven.
All right.
But
I don't know. I guess they probably have robes and things scattered about the room on the floor and on benches and stuff.
Some of them are wearing robes. Some of them, but they're all parts flailing.
And then at least one person could have been holding a prison shank in their butt.
Yeah, I'm sure one of them had an erectile sheath of some kind.
Is that what you wanted to hear, Leighton? Are you better?
Are you better? Do you like it?
Yeah, I'm better. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That was it.
For you.
Congratulations.
Is there anything at this point that you would like to do? Or are you going to wait to see how things play out?
How is Oliver? He's tied up during all this, right? Is he in the middle or is he aside?
He is kind of the focal point of the room.
Son of a bitch.
On like an altar. And it is not a fun altar. It is It is styled in the fashion of writhing bodies entwined. And so it's not a comfortable chair.
Lyle, I don't suppose you have any way you can get down there quietly, can you?
Oh, stealth is it's not it's not the middle name.
Oh, I meant more with a flick of the wrist and a magic word.
Oh, I don't do magic. Didn't you hear me talk about that at the beginning of the theme? But maybe I can get a little friend to do it, not an animal, if I were to produce one, to at least not on those bindings. Maybe he can get away himself.
It's a good idea. I think when this fray breaks out, maybe we should run in, get Oliver, and run out.
I think it's a great idea. I can try a little something as an extra bit of distraction, but I'm not sure how it's going to go because I just kind of started figuring this out literally as we were celebrating at the party, which was a terrible time for me to be like working this out in my magic head. And not magic. Why would I be doing magic? Yeah, but we can try it. We can try it.
All right, so I'm going to be ready whenever if this escalates. I'm going to try to get Oliver and get back as fast as possible. Like I'm getting in like Olympic position, getting down, stretching out, limber, got one leg back like I'm on the track ready to go.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to get ready to cast a spell. It's going to be very interesting.
You will notice something worrying happen, Lyle. You will notice winds of magic being pulled a different direction, towards the advisor. And it is a frightening amount. And you can feel your hair stand up on the back of your neck.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's no good. That's no bueno, as they say in certain parts of the world.
Not this world, but okay. But yeah, so he'll start to pull the winds. And you'll see things around him start to kind of distort. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, that's awfully terrifying. I really just want to wait for an opening for us to be able to like save Oliver and...
That's what you want. Yeah, absolutely.
In the middle of a brawl. I do not want to get in a fight with someone who clearly knows what he's doing with his magic much more than I do.
Yeah, he will pull one of the cultists towards him and cut himself, spread his blood over her face, and you will see this distortion get bigger and then go into her. It is at this point that she will start to change. It still looks like her, but she gets taller. She grows these chitinous parts. And she doesn't scream, she moans. And, in a very pleasing fashion. I don't want to get...
a very erotic way.
It is what they do, and I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah, I need to know what that
it's all
sounds
very
like,
sexual.
though.
See, I'm imagining like as she rips, as her torso extends, there's like a double layered but it's like a female kind of scream.
It is all very
and it's
happy. It's a happy sound,
yeah.
but it's very disturbing to watch. And she will change into something you have seen specifically, Gary. It looks just like that demon that you fought in the inn.
Oh no!
Looks exactly like it.
No.
Just with the face of this girl. And a fight will ensue. The Skaven will attack. The cultists will fight.
Here I go. As soon as it starts, yep. I'm gonna. If you need me to roll initiative, I will. If not, I'm just gonna try to stealth right through.
Let's see where you guys are in initiative.
Yeah, and as soon as I see Morgan run off, I'm gonna try to cast something. But you said we're rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, cool.
9. Hooray. Oh, even better, a 7. We're right at the bottom, right where you wanted us to be.
I still have not rolled higher. What the fuck? What did I roll? What did I roll? I don't even know.
A 9 and then a 7, and excellent. So,
You rolled a 3.
everybody else goes, and then, you guys go. The sorcerer. Oh, we just got a subscription. Thank you very much,
Hey!
Jenny. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
thank you, Jenny.
4 months of awesome!
Very good. Just in
Oh, I
time.
just saw the axes.
Oh, you saw the
my
axes?
God.
You liked it?
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, I unlocked a bunch of cool stuff recently. But yeah, so the Skaven will draw forth power and launch it at the head guy. His name is Phil. His last name is Phil. And you are familiar with him, Leighton, because you were in his sex cult.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, it was good times.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, we used to run in the same sex cult back in the day.
Yeah, casual, just like the CDG over here.
We give each other rim jobs. It's good stuff. But yeah, so they will engage in a sorcerer's battle, during which time people in the area will have their faces melted off. Fur singes. There's a lot of roaring coming from the rat ogres. And one of the cultists gets straight up wishboned by 2 of them.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a vicious scene that you guys clearly want no part of. But
Hey, Jahan.
yeah.
Quick question.
Oh.
These are questions strictly regarding magic rules. So, say something has a challenge rating of 6.
Yes.
Now, if my language magic number is only 45, it's actually impossible for me to be able to cast that in one go.
It's beyond your abilities.
Correct. So, but I can still cast it by channeling it, correct? If I
Yes.
take a couple of turns.
Yes.
So could I have actually been doing that? My bad, because I'm just, this is my first time casting any spell with any sort of challenge rating. So can I kind of retcon and say that I was starting to work on this spell?
In the extreme situation that you're in, I'll allow it.
Okay.
When you touch the magic near you, it feels dirty. It doesn't feel normal. Because now that you can see what you're doing, you can't just feel it, you can see it. You're pulling the winds from them because they are sucking all of it up. So you're getting it from them, and they can kind of tell. They can feel something happening.
Magic, you've been really dirty.
As you get up to Oliver, you'll notice one of the naked cultists is sliding up on him and licking his face.
My God.
That's worse face, I gotta say.
So I'm gonna make my first channeling test, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I'm gonna start this. Basically, when my success level reaches the challenge, the CN of my spell, then I'll be able to cast it. And I really hope I don't screw this up. We're gonna start off with a fumbling failure that I'm going to re-roll using
First
a
of all,
fortune point.
looking good.
So your hands turn into feet.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a good start. Oh, there we are. All right, that's 2 success levels, and I'll need a total of 6. So this is going to take a little bit of time, my friend. Sorry, Morgan. I thought I'd be able to do this faster. But here we go. By the way, the spell that I'm working on is called Creeping Menace. Creeping Menace.
Excellent.
Oh, Creeping Menace was actually my nickname in high school.
Excellent.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think the stream looks pretty good now. Pretty happy.
It's because I used to follow people around and look at them from around corners.
They called you the Creepy Menace. But yeah, so, anyway. Jesus Christ. But yeah, the Slanish worshippers are actually the least disturbing of all the chaos, I think. But yeah, so you get to Oliver, and there's this cultist on him.
I only have one response to cultists. I don't want to pull out my blunderbuss right now. I'm trying to do this quiet. I'm just going to grab Oliver, and I'm assuming a tug of war is going to ensue. But that's what I'm going to try to do, is just grab Oliver and pull him away and run.
As soon as the guy notices you, he will produce a dagger and come at you naked.
Come on, bro.
I've been there before.
But I mean, you get
menace.
first pickings here. He was busy.
All right, I'm gonna do what I do, man. I'm gonna cast blunderbuss.
Absolutely. This
That's
is
my
my
favorite spell.
boomstick.
Oh, well, that's a dangerous 9. We're gonna re-roll that because I don't want that dangerous 9. For those of you tuning into Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay for the first time, if you aimed your blunderbuss with a 9, it could explode in your hands. You don't want to do that. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to keep re-rolling all day. I'll keep that failure and hope that his dodge is bad since he's naked.
How bad is this failure?
It's only a 2.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely shot him. I don't know why being naked would make you bad at dodging, though.
Well,
He also-
certainly didn't help us earlier when we didn't have our armor.
8 damage for him.
Absolutely. 8 damage. So you shoot this guy. Let's see. Where is this guy? Okay. Only 8 damage, really. Okay.
Yeah, but it's also a blast 3. I don't know if it catches anybody else, but that's what makes up for it.
There's no one else nearby. Directly.
Okay. Good, that's fine.
Okay. He will call out in pain, and then his eyes will like narrow, and he'll be like, "Ugh," and he'll come at. Yeah, it's creepy, and he'll come and stab you.
He could try. In flavor wise, I still have my blunderbuss. I'm gonna go for the dodge. No, I'm getting stabbed by a naked guy.
Yeah, you're getting stabbed by a naked guy.
Like I said, there's worse ways to go.
It's only gonna be 5.
That's not so bad.
It's not so bad. What do you reduce it by?
I have armor. I've got the leather jack, and also my toughness bonus is a 3.
Excellent.
So I probably reduce it by 4. Is that
By
correct?
4, yes. So you're only gonna take 1, buddy.
That's not so bad. I don't mind getting stabbed by a naked guy.
Nah, he tries to stab you, but it just the front edge like slashes you a little. Like it's not.
That
really
brings
very
me
bad.
to 12 HP.
Lyle.
Are you muted?
He is muted.
Hey,
Hey, Leighton, you're muted.
I sure am. Yeah, I've been saying a lot of things over here.
Oh no.
It's probably good that you haven't heard them though, because they were all dumb. They were all stupid.
it's just what a shame we missed him.
Yeah. So here we are. I'm gonna keep doing the thing that I'm trying to do, because it would be a great distraction for us to get the F out of here. So there we go. Okay. 0 success levels doesn't add anything.
It doesn't take anything away.
Yeah. Sure doesn't.
Very sorry. You can spend points, but that'll go fast if you do.
Yeah,
it
that
way.
will add up. So I'm gonna just keep on keeping on. I'm learning that this magic thing is going to be very difficult.
Magic's hard, man. Magic's hard. But yeah. So that's your turn. Do you want to move anywhere?
I am pretty well hidden as far as like my mind is going.
Oh, you're staying hidden. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's my plan.
So a bolt of green energy will shoot past Gary's head as the Skaven sorcerer tries to kill the cultist. And you see one of the ogres being prodded towards the wall. And it runs up, and it has one of its hands is just a sledgehammer. And it shakes the foundations of the palace. This thing going full ham on the wall, trying to get the warpstone chunk out.
He's gonna kill us all with a cave-in.
Yeah, the brakes do shift, and it's not good because the whole area isn't in good repair. It's not like a well-maintained secret cult hideout, you know.
Yeah, I think that's always strange in movies whenever secret cult hideouts are really, really well maintained. Like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, like how did they just get a bunch of hardwood, like redwood, imported and installed and nobody noticed? Like, where were the semi trucks that brought in the marble columns that go into the house?
Yeah, this does not look like that. The nicest thing in here is the statue of Slaanesh.
Yeah, this is much more ruins, right?
Yeah, it looks like it used to be some sort of like siege bunker or something. Remnants of an old. It's hard to tell because all of Nuln is built over ancient ruins. You might actually be in elven ruins. You're not sure. As you know, they do exist down here. So
that's a cool thing as we start to look around and be like, oh shit, these could be elven ruins.
Oh shit, yeah. That's pretty cool from a magic standpoint.
So the cultist that was trying to kill you, Gary, gets speared through the back of the chest by one of these black-furred Skaven. And now that it's closer, it's big, man. Mm-hmm. It is much larger than the average Skaven. Not quite rat ogre size, but it is definitely about a large human size. And it will see you now after it kills this cultist. But luckily they don't all know what you look like, so he just assumes. But yeah, all he's there is like, get me out of here, man.
Yeah, that's not my turn. It is my turn. That's exactly what I'll do, is try to get him out of there.
Absolutely. So blood and guts all around. You try to free him. He is manacled up into built-in like manacles into this thing.
Of course.
It's a really creepy chair, man.
I will take my turn to perception to look around and see who's got the key for this damn thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. No key in sight.
You do notice who has the key, but
oh shit!
A better perception would have given you a different option. But you do see it's on the head guy.
That's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna pull my pistol out, and I think if I perception my whole turn, then I'll just pull my pistol out and be ready to dodge whatever's coming.
Absolutely. So at this, there's a box you notice for the first time. It is against the wall, not that far away. And you've seen Pulp Fiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. a thing gets out of it, wearing a BDSM mask, but it is not fully human. It is clearly a mutant.
What in the fuck do we wind up in the middle of?
Yeah, you guys wound up in the middle of the shit. But it'll go, and it'll just run at you. But
that's not what I signed up for.
Yeah. It's mostly it's wearing like a harness and a mask, but you can see its mutations, and it's not pleasant to behold. But it's gonna lash out at you with a tentacle.
A wooden ball gag.
Nah, it's obsidian. It's very nice.
That is nice.
Oh,
That would be hard on the teeth.
It's a high-class bowl gag. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yo, can you go ahead and grab that? I might need it for later.
Guys, if you think that's nice, you should see the butt plugs. But yeah, anyways.
How much can we get for this used obsidian ball gag?
That's... You don't have to tell people it's used.
That's like the kind of thing you see at a yard sale and you're like, no.
Although it might raise the value knowing that it's been used. But yeah, so a tentacled arm will lash out at your face, Morgan. And Oliver will be like, look out!
I do.
I will give you an assist from the Oliver shout out of a plus
Perfect.
10 for whatever you
Really
endeavor.
nice of Oliver. Thank you, Oliver. Oh my god.
I don't think I want to get crit by this mutant.
No.
Let me spend another fortune.
My god. You see, this is the thing about this game, is Gary either rolls all crits or all failures. There's no in-between for Morgan.
If you guys didn't see the Orc Chieftain game, holy shit.
It's not just this game. It's every tabletop that I play. I roll like shit until I'm hot fire, and then I'm useless again for like 2 sessions. It's just my move, man. All right, so that was my dodge. Let's give it another dodge, and let's try not to fumbling fail this one.
Hey!
Let's see, what is that? Ooh, it's not bad. So you will do a little tumble and come up on your feet. And the tentacle will suction onto the chair. I'm just gonna, it's the sex chair. I'm going to call it a sex chair. It's what it is. I'm going to stop trying to not pretend it's not a sex chair.
Okay. The binding, the chair of binding. We call it the sex chair of binding.
But yeah, this is when you'll notice it does have like suction cups on it. It's so gross. Chaos worshippers are the worst.
My god.
Lyle.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what I got going on.
Yeah, I do. Make your thing happen.
I swear, when this happens, when this works, it's gonna be like, it's gonna blow your fucking mind.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be like super cool. Also, DM, you can totally throw this out the window, but I had some unused experience points because I hadn't done a lot of work in between. So I threw some into my magic, my language magic. I can take it out if you want.
It's fine.
It's just a little bit higher. It's still a failure.
Okay.
Let me see what happens. Hold on. Let me see what happens when I fail.
You pump it up a little bit more mid-session, and it still fails.
So,
So
what happens?
I think I have to do it again. Otherwise, I completely rule. If casting test fails, you lose all your channeled magic energy, and you suffer a minor miscast.
Oh, you lose all of it? Jeez.
Yeah, and I've got 2 successes on right now. So I'm gonna use one of my rerolls. I know I'm using a lot early, but like
now's a good time. Early game is rough in this session.
2 more. All right. Yes, there we go.
Man.
We are 2 success levels away from casting this thing.
You successfully grab 2 more strands of magic from the other 2 much more powerful casters.
Oh yeah, that dirty magic. Oh my god.
And it does feel weird now that you have more of it stored up. It feels very uncomfortable, especially the one coming from the Skaven.
That smells arcane nasty.
Yes. And then I believe it's Gary's turn.
All right, so I've got this big black cloak in front of me. The Skaven with the giant halberd.
Yes.
And he's looking at me and he's scary. Over there, some magic zoomed past my head, and there's also a guy with a key. So I've got some options here. I think I'm going to shoot the Skaven sorcerer in his other eye.
Okay.
That's actually a great option.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
Oh. 81. Let's use a reroll. And not only am I going to use a reroll, I'm going to use a reroll and I'm going to fire both barrels.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take him out.
Cold shot to the eye, both barrels. Here we go. Give me them cakes. Oh, when it's a cold shot, it's minus 20, right?
If you actually want to shoot his eye, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. I do want to shoot his eye.
Yeah, it's a minus 20.
I am willing to do this one more time, to be completely honest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. This is a big move.
This is for the whole thing. This is for all the marbles.
This is it, man. This is for 1/3 of the marbles.
It's for 1/3 of the marbles.
Son of a bitch! All right, that's okay. It did get better every time.
It did get better every
The good news is, like, it wasn't because you decided to take the 20 penalty. Like, at least it wasn't like, oh, I would have succeeded if.
Boom, boom!
So that brings me to 1 fortune for the session.
As the bullets enter the area around the caster, you notice that they go like this. They go, and it's not because they get pushed. It's because your vision is distorted because of he's warping reality around him. So it's not really your fault. Nice try though, but he does look at you and goes, "There, they're here."
Who's here? We don't know. He doesn't know.
Some of them will stop fighting.
Nope. Why?
Gary,
Why
at this point in time, you put your hand down and you notice that one of these people's arms that are part of this chair sculpture moves.
No! Come on! What even? What is this? What's happening?
Yeah, it's like no, it doesn't grab you. It moves in a good way. It moves in a good way.
Oh no! How is that even possible?
It's secret lever. It's not attacking. I can see why you'd be confused.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah.
One of the arms has like a hinge, perhaps. I guess it's a little rattle. There's a little rattle daddle here. You got a secret arm lever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give it some of that rattle daddle.
Hey man, your words, not mine.
As you pull it, you manage to free Oliver from his confines. But now they notice you, and some of them stop fighting. Not all of them. Some of them are still doing stuff. But you are being attacked by a storm vermin and a mutant.
Oh, of course.
And then,
oh, that's right. I forgot about the BDSM mutant that ran up.
yeah, he's and that's the realest thing in here.
That's the realest thing, and I forgot about it for a turn. That's not good.
Lyle, you notice the Skaven sorcerer pulls some magic in a much different, more focused way. And you see one of his eyes glow green. Which one of you's holding the button? The amulet.
The amulet. The thing that's been in my bowls this
Yeah,
whole
which
time.
one of you's got the MacGuffin?
Yeah, I've had it.
You have it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to look around, and then he's going to look up. And even though you were behind a wall,
Yeah.
he'll say, it's over there.
Oh no! Even though you're behind a wall, we know the next sentence. We fucking know. Come
You
on.
see, he gets both his hands, and they crackle with green energy, and goes, and he disappears.
Oh, good.
And then he reappears.
I don't think that's good, Morgan. I think that's good at all.
For a moment there, I thought he might have killed himself with chaos magic.
Yeah, you see him definitely reappear next to you, Lyle. And he looks around because he wasn't quite sure exactly where you are, but then he sees you. But that's his whole turn. As he enters, though, you can see into where he walked through, and it is the stuff of nightmares, just for the record. It's he walked through the warp, essentially.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's where demons live.
Yeah, that is where demons
That's where they
live.
all live. You
Yeah,
saw
don't
their
know
house. But yeah, so that was his turn. Lyle, it is your turn.
Yeah. So I want to ask something.
Yeah.
And feel free
Ask away,
to
buddy.
say no to it. But he just brought a lot of really weird, like, kind of dark energy over here.
Yeah.
And I'm over here casting a witch magic.
Yeah.
Can I get a bonus of some kind for this?
I will allow you to try to piggyback off the fact that the warp was open in front of you by doing a language magic check to see if you can.
Uh-huh.
And then if you succeed in that one, you'll get a bonus to your...
All right. Well, here's the language magic check, seeing if I can do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
So you start to mutate very, very rapidly.
That was just the language magic check to see if I could use his magic. That was not my channeling.
It's a language magic check to see if you can touch the warp safely. But you can re-roll it.
Yeah, I probably should, because that's a fumbling failure, and I'm about to touch some fucking chaos
so
magic.
Little baby arm grows out of your nipple and reaches towards the portal.
It could be so bad. Fumbling failure on that roll would be bad.
Yeah. Let's re-roll that. This is
You
gonna
guys
be
are burning through
wild.
them points.
It's gonna be wild. At least it's a fucking failure.
It's just a
not
regular failure.
failure.
It's just a regular failure. So you try to pull the energy forward, and what's going to happen, your failure will be represented in this way. Time stops for half a second, right? It seems like forever for you. You see into the warp, and you see the things on the other side call to you. But not in the seductive way, in the way that you will be there. They will have you. And you can see all the things they're going to do to you. Flash through your mind. And so you don't touch the magic. You just don't. You're too scared because you're smarter than that. But you didn't fumbling failure.
Yeah, I sure didn't.
You didn't. That's the important part.
That, my friends, is how a character gets scared straight from ever wanting to touch that chaos magic.
Yeah, it's really fun seeing all these chaos worshippers and Skaven magic users right after you get second sight.
Yeah.
Well, I think also that that warpstone chunk on the wall is like radiating this magic, that type of chaotic nuclear magic.
It is. You can tell the Skaven's pulling, even though they don't have it yet. He's getting power from it because Skaven get power from warpstone.
Yeah, that's pretty garbage. So I'm going to continue with my channeling.
You can try your channel again. Yeah, you can try your channel. You didn't die, and I appreciate you trying.
Is warpstone like lime green glowing, or is it? I'm imagining like moonlight colored, like a silvery, ethereal.
It is green.
Okay.
It is green.
It's not easy being green.
It comes from the Chaos Moon Mornslib, which you guys can see in the sky all the time. So it's fun.
All right, here we go. I'm not even going to look. I don't want to look. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to look at you.
I'll look. I'll let you know.
Anybody in the chat have a boost for him?
No! Come on!
It's pretty good.
Wait a second. I can add a success level.
You can.
You know what? I'm going for fucking broke.
Might as well.
It's gonna screw me for the rest of this whole thing, but I'm gonna use a fortune point to raise the success level
by one. Is that your last one, or do you have more?
That is my last one. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. And I am going to finish the casting of Creeping Menace just as he appears in front of me, and I summon a swarm of creeping, slithering creatures to harass my foe. Each target, which is the one guy, he's immediately engaged by a swarm of giant rats, giant spiders, or snakes. I was honestly, like, feeling the snakes at the time. I don't know why, but I was just feeling it. Especially, no, you know what? It's the spiders. Like, he appeared in front of me. I saw the hole, like where his socket was, and I was like, oh dear, spiders can like totally take advantage of that. So I'm gonna summon an entire swarm of spiders. It says use the standard profiles for the relevant creature type, adding the swarm trait.
Yeah, I will. I'll take care of that.
Yes, please. This is all you.
That's not something I would expect you to do.
Did you just summon a swarm of spiders in his empty eye socket?
Cheer, bro.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a really good thing to do to a bad guy.
Yeah, it's about as much metal as I'll get.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I made a good choice.
Yeah, I can see it in my mind's eye. They're all pouring out.
Swarms are messed up, man. So like they always do one wound every turn, no matter what, because there's so many of them. Something bites you, no matter what, and they activate death blow rules and shit. It's fucked up. But so, a swarm of spiders burst.
Giant spiders,
burst forth. They're all about the size of small dogs. They just kind of, how do you want it to look?
Honestly, like the thing that I was staring at was that empty socket in his eye. So like I'm just picturing like something just like appears. It's like this little wind, this gust of wind just goes like directly into him and just overtakes him, and then like this color, I don't know if it's purple, this brown. I think it's more of a brown. I think this brown just converges into spider. Like they just appear on his person and like out of his eyeball.
Okay.
And
so spiders will pull out of his face, and as they exit his face, they'll grow, and he'll call out in horror. Because no matter what you are, that's pretty that's bothersome, and they will attack him immediately.
Well said. No matter what you are, that's bothersome.
No matter what you are, that's not. Yeah, no one wants that to happen. I don't care what you worship, what kind of monster you are. Spiders crawling out of your face, turning giant and biting you is just horrific. So yeah, he's gonna take some damage. He gets bit a lot.
Some of my favorite dreams were about spiders crawling out of my eye socket and attacking me. My life's a living hell, son.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was that Kane? Was that fucking Kane from WWE?
Oh, I don't know if you want it to be.
That's his backstory. He got spidered. But good turn, Lyle. The spiders will form like a barrier between you and it. But several other things will start to make their way up there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you do, Gary?
I'm gonna pull my dagger out since I blasted all my rounds all over the place already, and run. I'm gonna hold Oliver's little midget hand and run up the stairs to go stab this Skaven sorcerer in the back.
Absolutely. So, when you try to run, the Skaven and the mutant are both going to attack you.
Yeah, I'm sure. Dagger. Instead of dodge this time, I'm going to try to fight him back with my dagger. Yeah, baby.
A spear comes forward, and you successfully you guide it to stab the sex chair.
No, not our sex chair!
You put the dagger up, and the spear goes into it and gets stuck in the throng of sex bodies, and then with a hiss and a tentacle covered in sucking mouths lashes out at you.
Same thing. I'm gonna dagger, back, wham, wham. I'm the man. Look at my fast dagger skills. Look at me go!
Oh my god, Morgan, fierce. He's
Well,
back,
good.
baby.
If you hadn't succeeded on that, he was going to stop you by grabbing you with a tentacle. But yeah, you stab the tentacle essentially, and this weird crimson blood with you can see like something swirling in it, and you assume it's
a creamy colored substance poured out, but I'm okay with crimson blood. That's fine.
No, this is not. This is horror. It's not hentai.
Hey man, there is a very fine line.
There is a fine line sometimes. Yeah, absolutely.
Very fine line between hentai and horror.
You're the one who put us in the sex dungeon with tentacle monsters. Don't tell me
man.
it's not.
Bro.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I didn't want to use the other chaos gods on you guys yet. But yeah, so you get to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, perfect. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. I got Oliver in tow. I've got my dagger out. I blocked both of these guys. Good. I'm good with that turn. I'm going to try to get up next round.
Oliver snatches your gun away and starts to reload it.
Perfect.
God, what a dude.
He'll be like, thanks for coming, man. Holy crap.
We were just looking for the bathroom. We stumbled by here on accident.
He'll be like, too bad she didn't get here before the sex. And he'll chuckle nervously. But yeah, so he'll be there reloading your gun, and then the Chaos Sorcerer will take a turn.
Yeah, he sure will.
No, he's going to try and blast away your spiders.
God, I really hope he doesn't. I worked hard on those.
He lets out a hiss as he gets bit by spiders, and like jumps back, and he tries to grab at the Winds of Magic and fails because he is being attacked by giant spiders. So lucky you.
Lucky me indeed.
Lyle, it's your turn.
Now, I will say, these spiders will continue to attack him for my willpower bonus rounds. And my willpower bonus is, I believe, for... Let me double check. Oh, my character sheet disappeared.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he takes an automatic wound as well.
Yes, my willpower bonus is 4. So... Yeah, so there will be at least 3 more rounds of the spiders, no matter where I go, and I'm gonna run to the stairs with Morgan, and I'm gonna get out of dodge now that there's a bunch of giant spiders that are standing in between the baddies and us.
Yeah,
I think you're at the top of the stairs already, right?
Oh, I was at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you're at the top.
Oh. Dip.
Yeah, you're at the balcony overlooking things.
Oh, so like this guy is the only guy standing between. Wonderful. That's perfect. I
Gotta wet that whistle, baby.
The spiders won't mess with me. And I feel that. Like I feel a kinship with these spiders like I've never felt before. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna take my little finger and I'm gonna try to touch him, touch the sorcerer guy because he's like the only guy in the staircase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to touch this guy right on his stupid fat face. I mean, not literally. I'm not gonna like take a penalty for that. I'm gonna try to put him to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It will at least make him prone. He's going to be dealing with a bunch of spiders on top of him.
Yeah.
If he falls prone. So, as we learned last time, I'm going to have to make a brawling check.
Yes.
It is an opposed brawling check, so I'm gonna do that right here. Wonderful. That's a success.
That is a success. He rolled much worse than you.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna at least fall prone. And have to deal with a bunch of spiders that are now on
his tail will snap straight up and then he'll just, and he'll hit the ground. As he hits the ground, he wakes up as per usual.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But he is on the ground now. And then he gets bit to shit by a bunch of spiders.
On the ground and covered in giant spiders. Perfect. That's exactly how you want your bad guys.
Yeah, that's not how I saw this coming. So, he gets bit.
Hey, Jahan.
Yeah.
Remember at the beginning of this, when you were like, hey, Leighton, you should make your character a little more well-rounded. Make sure you get some spells.
Yeah.
Sleep.
This was your fault.
No, I'm glad it's working for you, man. I don't want you guys to die. The story ends if you die.
Yeah.
No, this is just the prologue, man. If we die, the story only begins.
Is that when we get to hang out with the Chaos Demons?
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, no.
That's when we get to play Savage Worlds.
Oh, no.
You haven't played Savage Worlds yet.
What? I've never played Savage Worlds. No.
It's dope. You're gonna love it. It's a fucking really cool system, bruh.
Yeah, Savage Worlds. But yeah, so you see the spiders like, and they like rip into him, and you see his blood ooze out as he gets messed up, and he screams. Ah! You never heard a Skaven scream like that before. But you put him in a literal nightmare situation.
Yeah, I sure did. And I'm a little proud of it.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So a bunch of them are going to storm up the staircase that Gary's not going up. Some of the hounds were released, and they will get there first.
Holy shit.
The rat hounds, for those of you unfamiliar. And they will engage with your spiders.
No.
No.
Bad dogs.
No. Go on, get.
And they like lunge, and your spiders like put their arms up in the air and like catch them and like slam them down.
These are the most fucking epic spiders.
They're magic spiders.
Anyone's have a fucking nerd.
They're magic spiders, man. And then behind the fallen, beat up hounds is gonna be, it's a Skaven. He's kind of fat. He's wearing like a hood, and he's holding a whip and one of those people catcher spear things. You know what I'm talking about? With the grabber.
Kind of like a garrote on a stick type of situation.
Kinda.
Like a dog catching stick.
Yeah, it's like an open dog collar made out of metal with spikes on the inside.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And he'll stand there and he'll let out a whip. And all the rats will stand up like very quickly, and he'll whip it again. And they'll go again. They will attack a second time because of this. And this time you'll see that they catch one of the spiders and rip it apart. But there's still many, many, many more.
Those are my friends.
They just kind of pulled one out of the swarm and ate it.
It's a good thing I summon a swarm instead of just one spider.
It is a good thing. Unless you have to figure out how swarms work in 5 seconds. But yeah, so that was that little regiment. And you hear on the stairs back there, you hear doom, doom, doom. And you know what that is.
Yeah, that's one of the big bad baddies, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure is.
Gary, at the bottom of the stairs.
Yo!
You are pursued by the demon that you saw at the beginning of all this. It seems that the mutant and the storm vermin got into it with each other. As neither of them, they're not the most disciplined sometimes. Well, specifically the mutant. But yeah, so the demon-ess charges you. And as she gets closer, the air around you gets warm. And pleasing. And when you're about to run, you think maybe this is okay. but you can go ahead and give me a willpower check.
All right, yeah, this place is all right, isn't it? This place is quite all right.
No, it is not.
Hey, this place is all right, Lyle. You were right. I like these guys.
So you breathe in the smell. She smells great. The air's warm, but this something at the back of your mind. It's like you see two of her. You see the pleasing version, and then you see what she is, the horror, and the part monster side of her.
That. Just because she's promiscuous doesn't mean she's a horror.
But yeah, so you are able to continue to run.
All right. I will. I'm going to try something. I'm going to go a little outside the box here. You ready? You ready, Game Master?
Fresh outside the box.
Ready, Game Master? How about this one? Try this one on for size. I'm going to go run up the stairs where my boy is at and pull my whip off my hip. Having just seen this asshole Skaven snap his whip and make these animals listen to his command, I'm going to see if I can animal handling, animal charm, animal care. You tell me. With my whip and see if I can get these things to attack their master.
It'll be hard to do, but feel free.
All right, I'll take it. There's my charm animal, and here is my ranged entangling. Ah, son of a bitch.
What are you trying to grab?
Just snap my whip. Just a whip check.
The charm animal with the whip will be good enough. You don't actually have to...
Better.
It's hard to miss the air with a, you know what I mean?
Snap that whip.
Yeah, whip it good, Connor. But yeah, so they will snap to and kind of look at you with fear in their eyes, and they'll cower away from you. And they'll kind of stop attacking. So it kind of worked.
Okay.
They don't turn and attack their master.
I will use my my second, my offhand attack to fucking whip their master's face. I'm gonna whip him. We're gonna do a whip fight. It's not often I get to get into a whip fight, and I'm not gonna miss my opportunity.
Hey, you can try an attack.
It'll be -20 because I already did a thing.
No, it's not -20.
Okay, good. And I'll use my last Nope, I'll drop my whip. That's okay. I'll lose this. I don't want to use my last reroll on this whip attack.
Yeah, so you whip, and it slips from your hand.
I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'll get a new whip.
You do lose your whip.
Yeah, get up here. We gotta go.
I'm up here. Actually, I ran. That's the first thing I did was ran up the stairs.
Actually, there's a funny thing that could happen here.
It started this whip business.
Nah, he tries to grab the whip and pull you to him, but he fails. So
Ooh.
that would be a better failure. But yeah, behind you, you'll hear like kind of like a titter, you know, a little giggle, and it's very inviting.
Bro, don't do it.
It's just there. It seems all right. If they just had a better food spread, I think I would stay.
It does seem all right, but Oliver will. Oh my God!
Is Oliver gonna try to stay?
No, Oliver points the double-barreled gun he just reloaded that belongs to Gary. Points it at the demon. Pulls both triggers and rolls double zeros.
Yes, sir.
The best roll in the game. So that's a crit.
Oliver!
Let's see. What page is the crit shit on again? I always forget it.
Oh boy, I'm the wrong guy to ask.
I think I'm there.
I was going to grab my hardcover book. We'd like to take this time to thank you for joining us here at Fresh Out the Box. I'm Casualty CDG. As usual, our game master and board game guru is Jahan, and this is my buddy Leighton.
Okay. So, he crits her in the head with both shots.
How much damage is that? I'm just curious.
I do not.
It is a base 16 plus the success levels.
So pretty much the amount of damage that I've done since day one of working on this thing with y'all. That's how much damage he just did.
I don't know why you picked spells. You know there's guns in this game, right?
Honestly, I had no idea what I was getting into. But hey, remember when I summoned an entire fleet of spiders? And yes, I called them a fleet, not a swarm.
I remember when you summoned that entire fleet.
Hey, Gary. So, what's the base damage on that when both triggers are pulled?
8 per barrel, so it's 16.
16, and then success levels, which are going to be fucking maxed out. It's going to be 4. Is that 20 damage? And he blows her ears off.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He almost killed her in one hit. That would have been funny. Because he almost rolled double zeros again. But, yeah. So, anyways, that's a lot of damage. But, yeah, you'll hear him like, ha, I got this. Boom! And, she's mad.
Yeah, I'd be pretty mad if somebody shot me in the ears.
Oh, shit. She might be dead, actually. Let's see.
I'd be pretty dead if somebody shot me in the ears.
Yeah, that's a lot more accurate, I gotta say.
Especially if they shoot you in both ears with one bullet, you'd be pretty dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because like, even if it's buckshot, that implies that
he does.
whole lot of stuff.
After her toughness reduction, he does the amount of wounds she has total.
Exactly the amount of wounds.
Exactly the amount of wounds. So he blows her head off.
Golf clap for my boy. Everybody
I mean-
at home, golf clap for my boy. Don't wake up your significant others. Just golf clap for your boy.
I mean, I was trying to have some rough moments by putting another demon in, and then the NPC one-shots her with a 1 in a million roll.
Jahan, you keep doing this thing to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But yeah, so anyways, her head gets blown off, and at that, you'll see the body mutate and go back to normal with no head. And Leighton can see it go back into the warp.
I see the demon, not the body, right?
You see the demon and the body.
And the body also goes back into the warp.
No, the body falls down without
Body
it.
falls down, demon goes back to the warp. I see it all, and I'm like, shit.
And it makes that noise like when you knock over like a gallon of milk, where it's like with all the blood pouring out on the floor. Yeah, that noise. That's a good sound effect. I appreciate it. Let's see, whose turn is it? Oh, the sorcerer's gonna try and go finally. Jesus.
He's prone.
Yeah, I know. So he's gonna get up. And he's gonna look around at everything going on. And you see
Get up. There are a bunch of giant spiders on him.
he can get up.
Okay.
You just stand up.
One way to test this, let's just cover Leighton in giant spiders and see if they can get up.
Wait, shouldn't we have to test Jahan? I'm the one saying...
No, Jahan's very strong. He'll get up.
Yeah, ain't no spiders can keep me down. Each one of my arms is as strong as 8 arms.
I've literally wrestled Jahan. I know exactly how strong he is.
Oh yeah, we have wrestled before. Ha!
He's strong enough to beat a bunch of spiders.
I'm definitely strong enough to beat some spiders. Maybe not giant spiders though. But yeah, so he's gonna look around at everything going on, and he's gonna look. You see him look over the railing at the ogre that's still knocking this gem out of the wall, and he's just gonna hop over the edge.
The Skaven? The sorcerer.
Yeah, he's gonna look at Leighton and hiss and jump over the side.
My ass, dude. I'm gonna fucking stab that piece of shit.
I hiss back at him.
Yeah, you pretty much. I mean, you smacked him down, man. You fucked him up.
Man, this is the second time.
Yeah, it's the second time.
We fucked him up. Morgan did it the first time, took his eye. I did it the second time. I summoned a bunch of spiders on him.
Yeah.
And still fucking gets away.
Yeah, Skaven don't fight to the death.
He's not getting away.
He might not. But yeah, so he jumps over the ledge. And you don't see him anymore until like he runs out from underneath the balcony. But at this time, the wall is smashed and the rock falls free. And the ogre picks it up.
We got
Lyle, throw me that blunderbuss. You haven't used yours yet, right?
Oh, I haven't. Toss.
Click. I'm going to take his blunderbuss and shoot at the Skaven sorcerer as he's making a break for it.
As soon as it's your turn.
Yes, as soon as it's my turn.
It is Leighton's turn, actually. So he'll throw you the blunderbuss.
Yeah. And then... Oh my god. I don't have any range.
You still have a swarm of spiders in front of you.
Oh no, the swarm of spiders is going to continue following the target.
Oh, is that what you want them to do?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to go attack the target. They're going to go attack that guy.
The spiders pour over the side of the balcony and pursue the Skaven sorcerer.
There's really nothing like immediately around, is it? Like,
there are 4 giant rat dogs and their master.
oh, are they standing between us and the exit?
No.
Goal number 1 is to get out of here. So I'm gonna do this. How about this? I'm gonna do this. How about this? I'm gonna do this. How about this? I'm gonna prepare an action if I could. Because I'm gonna be getting as close to our escape as possible while staying with Morgan because I don't want to abandon my only friend in the world. Yeah, that's right. I said it. So like, yeah, if they get nearby. If they get near me, anywhere near me, I can't imagine I can prepare both attacks, but I can at least prepare a drain as soon as something gets within arm's reach.
You can. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
And then, well, then they're gonna go actually. So the rat dogs are going to, at the crack of the whip, regain their courage and attack you since your spiders are gone.
Oh no!
I'll say one of them leaps towards you.
Yeah.
And
boom.
That'll trigger your attack.
Drain, bitch. That's what I say. I mean, not literally, obviously.
That's the magic words for casting the spell Drain.
Yeah. That's
Drainicus bitchicus.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Bibbity boppity bitch.
Roll. Fumbling failure. Wait, no, that's not me. Just a regular failure, and a -1.
It's okay. It's contested, and you do succeed.
If I were a female streamer, my name would be Bippity Boppity Bitch.
It's a good tag.
So I was already at maximum wounds, but it's still my best option as far as damage goes, because like I mentioned earlier, this particular thing, this spell drain.
Yeah.
Does I'm finding it right now. It does damage +0 that ignores armor points.
Yeah. So it goes through all their defenses, and you do
willpower.
Willpower.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 4.
Willpower 4. Okay.
Yeah, plus successes, but I didn't have any successes, so...
And you drain a health out of this thing. You were not at full health, so...
Maximum. So,
Are you?
It just feels nice. Wait, no, I'm at 9! Yeah, sweet!
Yeah,
I'm back
now
up.
you're at 10, yeah.
I'm at 10, yeah. I forgot that we took damage before.
Okay, so, Leighton, this thing still attacks you.
Yeah, it sure does.
How do you defend?
I'm gonna... I tossed him the blunderbuss, so I had my other arm free for the sword. So I'm gonna melee basic to try to Try to get, and that's a critical success.
Yeah, girl, get your grits on.
So, fun fact about defending with an attack: when you crit, you actually crit. So, go ahead and roll a D100 for location.
D100 location. Here we are. D100. It's a 48.
.48 is the body. Go ahead.
Sick.
Go ahead and roll one more time.
D100.
Yep.
Boop. Ah, that's not great.
No, that is great.
Oh, that is great.
This is one of the few times you want to roll high.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay,
This
so
Brought you by key lime M&Ms.
so you drain this thing when it gets close to you, and it kind of shakes it off, and then it leaps. You stand out of the way, and you stick your sword up as it jumps, and you slice open its stomach. And it immediately becomes septic, and it gains 2 bleeding condition.
Yeah, it sure does.
That wasn't even your turn, so that's funny. You almost killed this thing on its turn. But then you're going to get attacked by several more of these things.
Well, I'll just have to keep critting.
Yeah, go ahead and give me 3 more defenses.
Yeah, just gonna crit.
Three more.
There's 1 crit. There's a second crit. And as a third crit. Yep, all 3 crits. Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna be. So you're gonna get hit by 2 of them. 2 of them are gonna.
And I critted
Bite
on
you.
all 3.
2 of them are gonna bite you. And so you're gonna take. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 4.
And you're
plus
wearing
my
armor.
Which is 1.
So you reduce all damage by 5. So you're not really gonna take that much at all because these things are not terribly strong. But you are gonna take 2.
2. Perfect. I'm down to 8.
Which isn't bad. But then the fat one standing in the back will come up closer, and he'll try to whip you across the neck with the get over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold up my sword to like intercept the whip.
You can.
Yeah, and a crit. Oh my god, I actually did.
So are you okay losing your sword for this?
If it does something super epic,
will.
absolutely.
It will. I don't know if you've ever seen what happens when you whip a sword. But
I mean,
when
a lot of things in real life, including a sword.
when they pull it back, it comes straight at them.
Yeah, it sure does. If they do it wrong,
Yeah.
he should be a better whipper.
Yeah. So you see what he's doing, and you let go of your sword just at the right moment. And it hits him. So go ahead and do the same rolls that you did earlier. The location.
Right. My friends who are listening, by the way, the 29 is for the bodies, for the location, and the fuck me. Finally, I wanted a high roll. For those of you in the audience that don't know me, I am actually a fight choreographer in real life.
Right.
I do work
is.
with swords, and I do know how to use a whip, and I use that. So I have actually done a fight where I have grabbed a sword with a whip and pulled it back. So yeah.
Catch it?
What?
Did you catch it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was in the fight.
So it's gonna. You caught what?
You like grabbed a sword with a whip, pulled it, and then caught it?
So it was a little bit of I mean, like, I grabbed the sword with the whip. He tossed it as I pulled it. So it was, he did help me with the thing. But then, yeah, I then caught it and chased after him with it.
Pretty gangster.
Yeah, you're pretty gangster.
We were messing
Nice.
around with swords and whips too one time, and my buddy was whipping the sword while they had the sheaths on, and then he like pull it, and the sheath came off and hit him right in the nuts.
Good.
And then we were like, "What are the odds of that?" And so we tried it again, and he got racked again, and it was great.
Wait, twice?
Yeah, he got hit in the nuts twice. It was like that's almost what it's supposed to do. I don't know. It was like that's how it's designed.
It was meant to be.
The sword comes out of your hand, flips end over end, and hits him between the eyes with the pommel.
Oh.
And he's got to
Not the
make...
side of the sword you're supposed to.
So he fails his check. So what happens is he throws up, and then he falls prone. And he has the stunned condition. So, so not bad. Not bad at all. One hell of a turn there, Leighton. It is now Gary's turn.
I'm gonna mount the blunderbuss on the stair rail to see if I can convince the game master to give me an extra +10 since my weapon is stationary. And I'm gonna aim down at this bastard Skaven sorcerer and let him have it. I'm gonna rain hell on him with buckshot.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna lean your gun on the railing. You're gonna levy it at the Skaven sorcerer. He'll look up at you as he hears this, starting to happen. Like, he can feel your intention. And then we are going to take a 5-minute break.
Oh my god.
Thank you, everybody, for watching Fresh Out the Box. We will be right back after this little short reprieve where we go pee-pee. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you stick around.
Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Game. I am Jahan, the Game Master, the Master of Games.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary, and I'll be playing the part of Morgan Fierce, as per usual. And I also have some dates coming for Fresh Out the Box.
Well, I'm going to introduce myself before you get into all those dates.
Fine, you know what? I'm going to leave your name off the list then.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, I'm Leighton Samuels, or Schleinger, honestly, depends on who knows me. And I'm only here by the good graces of Jahan and Casualty CGG. So I'm going to let him get to those dates.
That's right. March 6th, which is a Wednesday, every Wednesday for the next 10 Wednesdays, we'll be doing Cyberpunk Red with Leighton and friend of the channel, Tony Vacinda. That's Tony +1 at +1 EXP. You can go there for all your tabletop needs, especially for indie developers. And if you want beard and skincare products, you can go to +1exp.com. March 12th, we'll be playing with Milestone Play. We'll be playing Pulp Action, which is a Milestone Play original with Joshua, the creator and owner of Milestone Play, featuring a personal friend of mine, Ben Mayer. That's March 12th. On March 19th, we'll be playing Dark Peaks, a custom game created by Kieran, and we'll be playing that one with Don't Forget Your Towel podcast, which is a personal friend, Azul, who we played Shiver with. We played Shiver with Azul. We'll be playing with him again.
Yes.
And then finally, March 26th is like our big hoorah for the month. We're supporting a charity for sexual assault survivors, and it is the charity is in the form of a stream. City of Mist, the creator of City of Mist, Amit Moshe, will be on the channel along with Tony Vacinda again and Kelly Wright, who is actually the one who told us about this this cause. And so Kelly will be here. We'll be playing City of Mist with all the everybody.
Oh, Kelly's gonna play with us?
Yeah, man. Kelly's our fourth.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, so we have a packed schedule for you guys in this coming month, and hopefully forever. Hopefully we are going to always have a packed schedule. We're really trying to get that content out there.
Right. User. We got the professional voice actor Ben Mayer. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's like an NDA. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what he's the professional voice of. I don't want to mess up his own contract. But I hear his voice all the time when I go to the store. It's a very common store all throughout our wonderful state.
But yeah, so we got some good people coming with us.
In-N-Out Burger, right? That's the big one.
But it's not HEB and it's not Randall's.
But so anyways, before we violate this guy's NDA on accident somehow, where we last left off, Gary was about to shoot a Skaven sorcerer that was being chased by giant spiders.
Fuck, about to. Here it comes, girl.
Don't forget your +10 bonus for having a stable shooting platform.
Thanks. Good looking out. I'm gonna keep that.
Oh, dip.
That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty fucking good, bro.
But yeah, so he'll look back, sensing your intent, and you will blast him.
Come on.
You will successfully shoot him. And
How's he looking?
He looks pretty bad.
Fuck, but he's still alive?
He doubles over. He's probably dying.
Did my spiders do the damage to him?
Not yet.
I look at Lyle, and I look down, and I look at Lyle, and I look down, and I'm looking at my dagger. I jump over the rail, and I'm going for the finishing kill.
Absolutely. On your way down, you notice a tentacled mutant in a gimp mask on his way up.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
As he passes you, he goes, "Ah!"
Oh my god! With that fucking obsidian ball gag that's worth like 80 gold.
Yeah, it's there's good stuff going on. Good stuff. I've outdone myself. For all of you watching, I am very sorry for the disturbing nature of everything that I write for this show. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You should talk more about the upper thighs of the guy in the gimp mask, about how pale they are and translucent the skin is.
They
and
are
in his upper thighs.
They are very reminiscent of jellyfish flesh, and you can see the inner workings of his vascular system.
You can see like the saggy part of his flesh meat hanging off of his bone. You can't quite tell how old he is, but the meat's hanging. You know, you can see the muscle. You can see
good.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's very gross. But yeah, so anyways, you jump over the side and you chase after this sorcerer.
And I'm gonna see if I can dagger him for a -20.
Absolutely. Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my move action and then my offhand dagger and see if I can.
Well, so the issue is that your blunderbuss is two-handed.
Yes, it is, but I'm not holding my blunderbuss anymore.
So you just drop it and run. I'll allow it.
We always do.
Blunderbuss.
That's what we always do.
I'll allow it. You'll stand in the midst of the spiders as the Skaven tries to recover from the gunshot.
And I hit him, so it's a +10, but it's a -10, so it's a minus.
Yeah, it is a +10 because of your previous hit.
But it's also a second attack, so it's a -20, so it's just a -10.
-10.
Okay. This seems like an appropriate time to use my last pernt. I'm going to use my last pernt.
Absolutely.
Come on, big money.
Shit.
My god.
All right. That's all she wrote, man. That's all I got. This is everything in my bank.
So he damn near crits his block with his own weapon. Almost crits you. But he, we'll say he does, like, knock your dagger aside. But then he gets swarmed by spiders. So let's see how that goes. Well, he actually defends against them, so that's good.
Oh,
but he still takes some damage. He's almost dead.
He needs to be dead.
So he fends them off. He protects his vital spots, but a couple of them still.
My vital spots.
My vital spots. And it is at this that a rat ogre with a sledgehammer arm, holding the biggest piece of warp stone in the Empire, stands over the sorcerer. But then it is back to Lyle? No. No. Now you're going to see from somebody that hasn't been doing stuff because he's been busy. The cultist fell, ascends the stairs.
The royal advisor fell, huh?
Yeah. Royal advisor fell. He ascends the stairs past Ollie. He just glances Oliver's way. And Oliver cowers. His gun's unloaded, and he's mostly naked. And this guy is wielding chaos power. But he will ascend the stairs towards Lyle. He'll get to you.
Wait, descend or ascend?
Ascend.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But he will stand there behind you. And then it is Lyle's turn.
Oh, dear. Okay, so I've got this guy right in front of me. Morgan is down. This guy is in between Morgan and the exit. Morgan done fucked up, so I got to make sure that he has a way to the exit. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do my thing where I both slash attack and try to drain this guy standing on the stairs.
Oh, you're gonna go for the fell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
As you look at him, he'll be like, "You could have been one of us. You could have shared in our power."
And it's just not. It's not my style, bro. It's not like where I live, like in my heart. And I'm saying this as I'm about to like slice them open. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. They mess with the wrong super chill dude. Which I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that like that's the thing. That's the thing about me. Like I'm actually like not very like high strung. Fuck me. That's a terrible roll. But that's good. That was my short sword. It's not my brawling. This is my brawling. Brawling is fucking great. It's perfect because that's my drain.
So, he, with his ceremonial curved blade, blocks your short sword.
Nope.
And then when your hand...
I'm sorry. I don't have my short sword right now.
You don't?
I don't. I mean, I'll suppose. Let's just say that was my dagger.
Yeah, you pulled out your dagger. You do have one, so
yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that. That happened. You knocked out that Skaven Taskmaster.
Yeah. By the way, where is that sword? Because I'll still have to pick out that sword and the blunderbuss.
So let me set the scene very clearly. So you're on the balcony, stairs on either side. Behind you is the Skaven Taskmaster that is lying in a pool of his own vomit, trying to stand back up. Your sword is over there. Between you and him are now 3 rat hounds. One of them is bled out from your critical hit. And then on the other side of you is Fell. And somewhere between all of that, in the middle, is the staircase out of here.
And that's where the blunderbuss is, because that's where we dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking get back up here, Morgan. We gotta go.
But so he blocks your dagger, and then when your hand reaches out to drain him, he grabs your arm.
No, he doesn't.
He does. But that was your turn.
Wait, so he was able... I rolled a fucking 12.
He rolled a 6.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that happens sometimes, man.
God.
But now it is the Skaven's going to take his turn. The sorcerer. What's your willpower bonus, Leighton? 4?
Yeah, 4.
It's been 4 rounds, right?
I think this is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last one.
So the Skaven sorcerer is going to pull himself through the legs of the ogre and get on the other side of him. The rat ogre is then going...
me to see provoke an opportunity?
Yeah, I guess you could try.
Oh, come off it!
I'll see if he doesn't dodge somehow. He dodges. So he rolls out of the way of your not a very good attack. You just kind of like try and get one more in on him. He
Just
rolls.
thinking that Morgan might be a little disoriented, having just jumped over the balcony. He's probably, he didn't hurt himself, but tweaked his knee, tweaked his ankle, just not quite good footing, especially under the legs of a rat ogre.
Yeah,
it's just a bit.
That is an unfortunate roll. But yeah, so he tumbles through the rat ogre's legs. And then he tries to get away. He doesn't, you notice that he doesn't teleport away, though. But now you're fighting a rat ogre. 1-on-1.
No, I'm not. I'm chasing a fucking... I'm chasing a sorcerer.
Chasing the sorcerer. So, the rat ogre is going to, for this turn, fortunately, be tied up with the swarm of spiders. So he's going to swing at them.
Is going to make quick work of that.
He's going to swing at them and swat a few, and then they're going to get their attacks off on him. Yeah, they hit him. So he's actually going to take some damage, fortunately.
Wait, the spiders keep going after the sorcerer.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like it is one thing. Like I can purposefully change the target.
Okay.
But they keep going after the one target until either they disappear or they're taken care of.
Well, in that case, they will swarm between the rat ogre's legs. He'll swat a few of them, and then they will pursue the sorcerer. And I guess with those attacks, it's hard for me to say that he's still okay. So the spiders swarm through the rat ogre's legs, and they swarm over him, and then you don't see him anymore. I'll say that's what happens.
That's all we're getting, Gary.
That's all you're getting. You don't see him right now. He is underneath a bunch of spiders that are about to disappear. But now, whose turn is it? I'm losing track here. Gary needs to go again. No. Yes.
Because that was his turn moving when I just daggered.
Yeah, that was his turn, and the Taskmaster lost a turn because he was stunned.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I look up the right stairs, and I see this big jerk off of a cultist guy, Mr. Advisor Fell. And then I look up the left staircase, and I see this big, fat, nasty Skaven all covered in his own vomit with a bunch of hounds. And so I've got to go through one or the other to make it up this stairs. And I'm just going to climb. I'm going to climb this ramshackle wall that we've already established as kind of shitty cobblestone.
If you do move, the rat ogre will attack you.
That's okay. I'm gonna risk, like I said, I'm just gonna try to climb the wall.
Okay, so you feel the wind of his sledgehammer fist, which is encased in steel, swoop.
Oh, you're driving?
Oh no, I'm dodging.
Yeah, you're not driving.
Sorry, they're right next to each other. Oh, son of a bitch! I should have been driving.
Oh, much worse.
Oh, fuck. He's about to drive.
Why didn't you try to drive away from him?
Why didn't you drive, you son of a bitch? You're a carriage driver. Why didn't you drive?
So what's your damage reduction?
Oh, fuck.
It's 4, right?
Yeah, so it's 1 from the armor and then 3, I think, from my toughness.
So, as you're running, he clips you, and you feel your shoulder almost come uncoupled from your body. as you are reduced to 6. He hits you for a whopping 5.
Oh my god.
And he'll let out a roar. As you spin around from the blow, for a brief second you see him, and you see his arm that's holding the warpstones growing visually.
Oh, now that I've taken this giant smash from the sledgehammer, can I climb the wall?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're good. It just, it is what it is.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. You climb on up. And you mount the wall right next to your buddy. At the same time as the BDSM mutant. And he is right there with Leighton. He is going to very knowingly shoot his tentacle towards your pocket.
You remember that video with the guy who had the steel rod like attached to his waist, and he hip thrusts and it goes ding, ding, ding against like a metal bar? That's what I'm imagining this guy looking like.
Kinda. He's kind of like that.
You know that one, Leighton?
What?
We'll show you later.
I'll send it in. You'll see.
You'll see. But yeah, ding, ding, ding. But yeah, so he launches his tentacle towards your pocket.
I'm gonna do that defense. Gonna do the best I can as far as my probably gonna use my weapon to do that. Yeah, absolutely. That's a critical success.
Is it really?
Nice.
Is.
Okay, so you know the drill. Give me them 2 D100 rolls.
52. That's probably body or
That is
something.
body,
Near
yeah.
my liking. Oh my god! Yes.
No way! 99! Come on!
Fuck your chair.
Wow, dude. Isn't that your, 3rd critical defense?
Yes, it is. My 3rd critical defense.
Okay, body 99. Yeah, so you slice open, I know you got body, but his tentacle is coming at you, and it works thematically. So you just stick your dagger in the path, and he shears his tentacle, and he gains an unstaunchable bleeding condition. And at that, he'll go... But yeah, he misses your pocket, suffice to say. So very well done. Jeez, you guys are doing pretty good.
No, he's doing pretty good.
But yeah, so he's gonna start bleeding a lot.
Hey, remember when you took down the ogre chieftain in one shot?
Nope, don't recall.
Okay.
I did share that link for you, though. It's I sent it to Connor so that he knows what the bad guy looks like. I sent it to you guys in the Fresh Out the Box chat. And then I also posted it on our Twitter on today's link and tagged both of you guys so that everyone can see what I think that this bad guy looks like.
It's pretty accurate. But the Taskmaster will stumble to his feet. And he will look over the ledge at where the spiders were. Oh no, Leighton saw it. Yeah, it's a sight to behold.
All right, continue.
It's all good. But yeah, the Taskmaster will look over the ledge and see the sorcerer down there. And he will snap his whip at the ogre and say, "Give it to him. Put it with him." And the ogre will like kind of moan like "Brr," like he's mad at being chastised. But he will turn to the sorcerer, and he will rest the stone next to him. And then the hounds will strike. There's 3 left.
Yeah. Wait, I thought there were only 2 left because one of them bled out.
There were 4.
Oh, okay.
But they come for the guy that just jumped over the railing.
That's all right. I'm quick on my toes. As soon as they get there, I'm ready to go.
And they get some bonuses for outnumbering you. So,
My fucking god.
so you fumble to pull your dagger out after mounting the wall. And by fumble, I mean you drop your dagger. And you are now unarmed to face the other 2 attacks.
Okay.
The first one hits you.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily you have a damage reduction of 4. So you're at 4 health. And then the next one, go ahead and give me that next roll.
I'm going to dodge this time.
Yes.
Oh man, so he snaps right at your face and you pull back right before he rips your face off. Like right before he does. And
Oh, shit.
give me one final dodge here, Mr. 4 health.
No problem. Oh, big problem.
Yeah, he rolled a 96, so
Oh, thank God.
he gets tripped up by the other guys. Because a 96 is a critical failure. And yeah, so he's going, so he doesn't hit you, so don't worry. I was just seeing if you critically failed.
Almost.
You're at 4 health, and there are 3 left, and it is Leighton's turn.
Yeah, it sure is. Very resilient.
So resilient.
My god, I wish I would have gotten that one. Could have really used it. Let me pull up. My character sheet keeps disappearing, and I don't like it. So this guy, yeah, he's got his tentacle. I'm not worried about him anymore. I'm gonna go up. Is that Taskmaster still prone?
No, he's leaning over the railing, shouting at the rat ogre.
Oh, yeah, that piece of shit.
Go grab him by the
Yeah, I'm
ankles.
gonna push him over the railing.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, he's leaning over the railing. I'm gonna push him over the railing.
You're gonna have to get past the dogs.
Oh, fuck the dogs.
That's easy,
I mean,
man.
not literally.
And you're also engaged in combat with the other guy.
That guy was missing a tentacle.
No, the cultist.
Oh, the cultist.
Fell.
Yeah, with Advisor fell. Remember,
he's
you
still there.
You swing your dagger at him, you tried to grab him, he grabbed you.
On the balcony, the enemies are the Taskmaster, 3 hounds, the tentacle guy that's bleeding out, and Fell.
Well, fuck. Then yeah, I guess I have to try to take out this guy who's right on top of me. Instead of throwing the Taskmaster over the side. That would have been so much more fun.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to take care of this guy right in front of me. My character sheet, get back here, you piece of shit. Why do you keep running away? Let's start. I started last time with the dagger, and I'm gonna do it again. I knew I should have done the brawling first, and then I'm going to do the drain, which was a failure. But once again, this isn't actually casting the magic, so a failure does not have the same failures as casting the magic.
Yeah. But it is, I mean, it's contested, so you can always pass. And who are you attacking?
I was attacking Fel.
Okay. So, It's a contested brawl roll, right?
Yeah, on the second one.
Okay, so I don't think he can crit you with that. But yeah, he does. He knocks you away like you're a little child.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I still got him with the dagger, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you did stab him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 5 damage instead of 7, though.
It's okay. It's something.
It is, and he's naked, right?
Yeah, he's mostly naked. He's wearing a robe, but it's like open. He doesn't have any defenses on. It's just his toughness versus your attack.
Oh, yeah. I wish.
Yeah, grab him by his toughness.
Yeah, I am going to try to get by because I do want to get closer to Morgan to try to like.
Hey, welcome, Krispy Kreme and friends.
Hey,
What's up,
We
Chris?
got
Thanks for
another
the raid, man.
God, I love being raided by Chris. Being
Well-
raided by Chris is not in my dreams.
Welcome to the Fresh Out the Box stream. Right now, we are fighting naked cultists and rat people. So, enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am still gonna try to get by them. Try not to provoke many attacks of opportunity, but I'll imagine I'll do for the fell.
Unfortunately, if you want to not provoke attacks, you need to use your action to like disengage.
Yeah, which makes sense. Which is why I knew I was going to be provoking one, but at least the fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I at least want to try to mitigate the damage.
He
Get closer
stabs
to
at
the
you.
dogs into the taskmaster.
He stabs at you.
Yeah, he sure does. I want to defend like this, and it's going to go really well.
Sounds naughty.
Yeah.
That'll
Should've
do
seen
it.
us using that dirty magic.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Okay,
Yeah, so-
last time I used the dirty magic, a bunch of spiders crawled out of a dude's eye socket.
As you turn to run, he stabs at you. You knock it away, and you get past him. Well, you get away from him. He's on the other. You're not trying to go through him, but yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're at the rat hounds. You're over there.
Sweet.
And then that is when you hear, boom!
Boom!
So
I hate gun.
you get showered in a bloody mist from behind you as Fell's shoulder explodes as it gets shot by our little halfling friend who has been reloading the gun the whole time. And he shoots the ever-living shit out of this guy. Yeah. So this guy goes down to his knees.
God,
know.
all of us being MVP tonight.
When you hit with a gun, you hit with a gun. You know what I mean?
I do. Now I'm kind of sad that I'm a magic user instead of a.
Using magic, you idiot.
Hi, Night Bringer. It is indeed a naughty fun time.
It took me 3 turns. It took me 3 fucking turns to summon a swarm of spiders that did as much damage as
While I'm
a gunshot.
John Wick blasting pistols, dropping fucking blunderbuss on the ground and picking up the next gun.
Yeah, fortunately for the bad guy Nightbringer, this is a double-barreled pistol. But it is practically a hand cannon. And it did ridiculous damage. And this guy's probably going to die soon. So, yeah, that was Leighton's turn. That was Oliver's turn. Gary just took his turn to climb up. The hounds went. Yeah. Now it's the sorcerer's turn. Propping himself
fucking dead.
Propping himself up on this warp stone block.
Motherfucker.
The very substance that some speculate created the Skaven in the first place and gives them all of their power. You can feel the tug of reality form around him Leighton.
I hate it. Why don't you just die?
You see, you guys, I'll let you both, like, glance over there so you can see exactly what's happening. The skin around his skull that's been exposed this whole time starts to knit closed. It doesn't reform properly, but it does knit closed. And you see him lift off the ground while still putting his hand on this giant rock. Power surges around him in a terrifying manner, which you guys have never seen magic be wielded at this level before. And Leighton, with your second sight, you see something truly scary.
Yeah, I'll bet I'll do.
As he pulls all this magic in,
Yeah.
he slips. It
He
slips. The winds of magic escape his grasp violently.
Oh, dip. Bad things happen when that happens.
Yeah,
I'll take
so...
a dip, please.
So, in slow motion, luckily all of you guys are up there already. What happens is a pillar of light consumes him.
Oh, dip.
And you hear him scream. It gets really loud and deep and guttural as he unleashes way too much magic all at once. The entire cellar rocks and recoils and starts to collapse. And a blast of energy smashes into the balcony that everybody's on. And it goes like this.
Oh, the whole fucking balcony buckles from the
It
wild
buckles and starts to slide down. But you guys are all on there. The guy that's bleeding out falls off with no attempt to catch himself because he just got shot. The hounds whine, the rat hounds whine and run away. The taskmaster follows them, as Skaven are not brave. And the mutant goes, because he is still there. But yeah, I will now pass it to you guys. We are out of initiative.
We got to get out of here, and we got to bring Sigmund down here as proof. Right? I'm going to pick up the blunderbuss. I'm going to pick up my sword. And we're going to GTFO, right?
Yeah, GTFO. Thanks, Nightbringer. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're playing Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Game, 4th edition. It's very fun. And I appreciate you saying I'm a good narrator. But yeah, so you guys are going to go up the stairs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's time to get the hell out of here. But we have to bring Advisor Fell. Right?
What?
Fell? I think we need to bring Advisor Fell with us, right? As a prisoner for his crimes.
Oh, absolutely.
I will say, I didn't really give you a chance to react, but he does he almost falls off the balcony. And he will fall.
You could try first, and if you don't, I'll try second.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I'm pretty close to him, so I figure I'll try. Let's see here. Strength check, maybe.
It's I think it's an athletics.
You could do athletics.
I prefer to do strength.
That's fine. You can roll strength. I will not argue that strength can be used for this.
Yeah, there we go. Submit.
Hey, my man, looking good.
So you grab him and anchor yourself, but you start to slip. But you stopped him from falling. What do you do, Morgan Fierce?
Oh, I try to get the hell out of here. So I'm on with my back to the balcony, so they're both in front of me. So I'll just move forward and push the pile off of the descending balcony into the flat terrain above. And I think Oliver can handle himself.
So you're pushing.
Gonna push the pile and the who he's holding. And I'm just gonna kind of push and fall with the whole pile of guys off.
You're good.
Off of the balcony.
Off the balcony.
Yeah.
Interesting. Not what I saw coming. Alrighty. I will allow this roll to be in your hands then. Try to land without dying.
Oh, wait, we're going up the balcony, right?
No, he just pushed you off, right?
Up the balcony. Not over. Not down. We're not falling and dying.
Okay.
We're pushing them like through the doorway and push everybody into safety.
Oh, well, that's going to be more of a pull.
I'm behind. I have my back to the balcony. They're blocking.
Oh, you do have your back to the balcony. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're going to get between like the remaining part of the railing.
Yes.
And try to push. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Push everyone through the door. Just
go ahead. I was having trouble seeing it, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm glad our mind's eyes are now connected.
Oh.
All right, athletics.
No one told me this game was so sexual.
You're the one who put us in the BDSM dungeon.
It's not my fault. That's just Warhammer.
That's some dirty magic. Just dirty magic. My God.
Dirty magic.
Dirty magic.
Dirty magic.
Dirty magic.
Stop. All right. So, that is a failure.
Dirty Magic was my nickname in high school.
That is a failure. You guys are going to... you're at risk of falling over the edge now. What do you do? You either let him go, or you both fall.
Well, I suppose you gave me no choice, so I'm going to let him go. So
I'm
I
sorry.
don't fall. But I fell. Fell fall.
Don't let Fell fall. I'll catch him.
Yeah, absolutely. So you let him fall. He tumbles over the side and falls amongst the debris. But now it is Morgan holding Lyle from falling. But you're good now. You can run up the stairs, or you can pursue Fell. Those are your options.
We gotta bring a bad guy back. We gotta bring a bad guy.
I mean, here's the thing. We can show him the entrance. We can literally bring him down here. But it is just a sex dungeon, unless we bring back... Well, but...
Nothing illegal about an illegal sex dungeon.
Yeah, except, like... Fell will just argue that we interrupted his sex dungeon.
Well, if you let a few witch hunters see those statues, they'll know it's a little more than a sex dungeon.
So do we need him or do we not?
To emphasize, the balcony is going to start to fall completely, and the roof starts to cave in.
I dive. We don't have time for this guy. I dive in.
We don't.
You guys dive in the collapsing staircase.
Got to.
Go ahead and give me some athletics checks here.
I'm feeling athletic, girl. What motherfucker? I can't roll tonight. Oh, piece of shit. I'll be okay.
Oh my God! I'm terrible at athletics. That worked.
So yeah, Lyle, you are able to get up the stairs, and Morgan falls halfway up, gets hit by a brick, but with Lyle's success, he offers you a tug on the back of your shirt to allow you to re-roll.
You want a tug, Morgan?
Give me a tug, huh?
He's going to give you a tug, and it makes you better at stuff, yeah.
Well, I'll pause and let him give me a tug in the stairs before we continue.
We're almost dead, but yeah, sure, why not?
If you only had 5 minutes to live, would you give me a tug?
The Gimp mutant shows up and watches and is like, "Oh!" But yeah, go ahead and... Oh shit, you got blessed, Morgan.
Oh, hell yeah!
Go ahead and add 20 points to your reroll attempt.
I told you I was going to be feeling better after the tug.
Courtesy of our longtime viewer, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. Don't forget,
Jenny.
when you're here at Fresh Out the Box, you can play too. You can curse us or bless us in the chat, giving us advantage or disadvantage to our rolls. So
yeah, you can spend them channel points, baby.
That's part of the game. Stick around.
Point, baby.
All right, so I'm going to try my athletics again. Thanks for the blessing.
Oh, damn. So, with the plus 20, Gary falls down the stairs. Yeah, what do you do, Leighton?
Well,
Hey, thanks for the follow, Nightbringer. We
well,
appreciate
I'm gonna
it.
try to give him a tug.
Okay.
That's the problem in the first place. Stop trying to tug me so I can get down these stairs.
So you can go ahead and give me a strength check, to catch him from falling. You get plus 20 to it because you have now been blessed by the Nightbringer.
Nightbringer, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. Failure. That's right.
Was that with your blessing from
That
the
was with
Nightbringer?
his blessing.
Yeah, that was with.
He
my
rolled a
blessing.
92.
I did roll a 92.
We're doing worse with blessings than we do with curses.
I don't know what's happening here. But yeah, so the
Fucking Nightbringer. Yeah, welcome. You're already laughing at us. Fit right in. Perfect.
yeah, you fit right in, man. Welcome to the community. But yeah, so what's gonna happen here
Shit.
is the staircase is gonna collapse, and you guys are in it, and you can't get away from this combat. You'll hear the suctioning on the wall as something climbs all on the ceiling and the roof as it collapses. And then from the rafters descends the BDSM unit. Okay, we get it. All right. He descends from the rafters and will attack, we'll say, Gary.
He only has one tentacle.
Yeah, he only has one tentacle. He's already bleeding. It's not the hardest combat, but it is the punishment for such epic failure.
Oh my god. More like 90 poo.
You can indeed bless Jenny for that. There you go, Jenny. Next time you comment, you get advantage.
You can type two things.
You're right, two things. Yeah. But yeah, so how do you defend? Gary.
Oh, I'm sorry. With I thought he was not going to kill me immediately.
A sex monster descends from the ceiling and tries to kill you.
I know a sex monster descends from the ceiling, John. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted to make sure.
All of my fervor, every last bit of power.
You try to dodge, you slip on a brick, and you get hit by a tentacle. He's going to grab you. His tentacle oozing blood as it seeps into your shirt. You have a damage reduction of 4.
That's correct.
So you're going to take...
Captain Grimley, what is that face? Oh, that's good.
That is a good face.
So, have fun at 2 health and being grappled by a bleeding, oozing tentacle.
My favorite.
And now it's your turn, Leighton.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm gonna save Morgan. I'm gonna save Morgan by draining this guy to death. That's what I'm gonna do. I did get my sword back, so I do have that as a backup. But I'm gonna drain first because I really would like a little bit of go fuck myself is what I got.
As you reach out, his other tentacle wraps around your arm. It bursts from underneath his harness.
What?
And it like suctions all over you. It doesn't grab
It's
you.
that tentacle.
Yeah, it's another. It's on his chest. I'm not gonna. No genitalia attacks.
Got my sword thing. It is contested, so it does look like a failure, but maybe it's
It
not.
is contested. Ooh, he rolled bad. Good for you. You hit him. What's the damage on that? Let's
Damage
see.
on the sword is a 7.
Wow, it is a 7. Look at that.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. So he's gonna take some of that. Specifically, okay, he takes most of that, so that's good.
Okay.
So he's gonna be
the tentacle tugger. That's it. Nightbringer said he was trying to grapple me to give me a tug.
Give you a tug, yeah. Ah, man.
First snares of tugmatude.
Don't get tugged. The name of the game is to not get pulled off by a monster. All right, so
Make it tabletop.
I'm sorry that this is what happened, guys. I apologize.
But
everybody in the collapsing hallway, debris rains down on you. All of you take 1 unavoidable damage.
You know, that would be like if you put us in a tabletop setting in a school with guns and you're like, I can't believe there's a school shooting. You brought us to a sex dungeon full of naked people.
I didn't know it was gonna go like this.
How else was it gonna go,
There's
John?
only 4 choices of Chaos Gods. I chose the one I thought would be the least
sexual.
Terrifying. I'm sorry! But yeah, so each of you takes a damage from falling debris. You guys get pelted with bricks and bits of stone. The mutant gets hit too. And he's looking worse for wear. And now it's Morgan Fierce's turn.
Battered and bloody and grappled. I'm all discombobulated. Everything's falling apart. I'm just going to stab the tentacle that's holding me.
You are at 1 health.
Yeah.
I'm at 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was at 2.
Yeah, everyone just took 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
Including us.
I'm going to stab it. That's a good time for a crit.
Yeah,
that's a very good time for a crit. Go ahead. You know what rolls to make.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Let me change my health to 1 real quick. Okay. All right. I know what rolls to make. It's 2d100s. So we can see first the location of the crit, and then next the severity of the damage.
All right.
Average work there. Nothing's been average. That's actually nice. I kind of don't mind seeing an average because we've been getting a lot of.
You guys have been getting some pretty extreme
average.
rolls, yeah. Where are you?
Here I am.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's body, so we're going to go with that. 55. Yeah, so you stab him, and you break his ribs. You stab him right in the side. He drops you, and he looks like he's probably going to die soon.
So do I.
He gains the stunned condition, which is perfect, because now you can escape.
Yep, I run. Oh, boy, do I run.
After everything that happened, and you guys survived the punishment encounter, you guys will run up. I'll give you...
Wait.
What?
He's lying there stunned.
Yeah.
I'm going to drain him.
Okay.
I was waiting for a piece of the castle tower to just go and crush him.
It's about to.
Is he do you want me to roll the brawl against?
Yeah, roll the brawl.
All right. Yeah, I suppose I could always crit fail. Okay. Yeah.
Critical success, man! Another 3 back to back. We saved our crits for the fucking epic finale.
So yeah, you drain the remaining life out of him. I'll let you heal 2 for that. I'll say that's what happens.
I'll take it.
But yeah, you can, all of his skin sucks into his body, and you can see all his bones, and then he dies.
Yeah, and then we escape.
Yeah, go ahead and give me some rolls here. Last set of rolls. I will give you both plus 20 because of your success here.
I'm actually going to do something a little different. I'm going to take out my bugle, not take it out, but take it off my hip rather, and blare this fucking bugle and hope that somebody in the castle hears it and comes to help because I'm on like literally my last breath. If anything happens to Morgan, he dies.
Yeah, you're at 1 health. Yeah.
Would you like me to roll an entertain? An entertain check?
So you'll be able to blow the bugle, no problem.
Yeah, what should I roll to symbolize that we're signaling for help, or rather, if anybody hears it?
I'll roll on their end to see if they hear it. It is loud. You sound the horn. But try to roll. You can try athletics. You can try dodge to just get out of here.
I've done athletics a couple times already. I'll go with dodge this time. This time I'll see if I can dodge a piece of the incoming collapsing wall instead of trying to run through it. That hasn't been working for me.
69, yeah.
69. Leighton, go ahead and try too.
You want either a dodge or an athletics?
Yeah, you can choose.
Yeah, both of them suck. I'm gonna do dodge. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys get to the top of the stairs. They collapse, and then you collapse.
I'm perfectly prepared to spend another fate point.
So what's gonna happen, Leighton? You can survive this. You can try to shield your companion.
Yeah, I'll plan on it.
Well, actually, I forgot something. So, you guys both falter. You guys both slip. You guys both fall. But then you feel a tug at the back of your shirts. Try to push you up with very little strength, but something.
Oliver!
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Hurry up!
Oh, I've
then-
never been so happy to see a halfling before.
Connor has blessed Gary.
Oh, shit! I'm feeling it. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling the energy. The chanting my name. The dozens and dozens of fans.
You guys can see the bedroom where the secret entrance is.
Gary.
You guys are almost past the collapse.
I'm feeling it. I'm going for the sprint. It's the last mile. I'm going back to athletics. Dodge didn't work. I'm blessed for my plus 20. I'm out of here. The dip with a critical success. Critical success. Thank you for the blessing.
So, with that critical success, you grab Lyle and help launch him towards the exit. All of you get out, barely alive. And guards burst in through the door.
Evil, sex dungeon, demons, Skeksis, Skaven, not Skeksis.
Geez. Thanks, chat, for all the blessings. They couldn't have done it without you.
Literally, could not have done it without you.
Thank you.
But yeah, so, two guards enter. They kick the door down. They knock it down. And they enter. What's going on in here? And then from behind them, Sigmund will stride in.
Sex dungeon, evil,
Coughing up blood, bleeding out of my face, all beat up. I got like suction cup scars across, or not scars, but the red marks still, the welts.
For
Chaos,
the sake
magic.
of cinematic, just, goodness, as you're coughing up the blood, you will pass out, Gary. You'll pass out. The scene will fade, and you guys, you'll wake back up in your room with Lyle sitting over you in a chair.
Very good. Oh, good.
The other side is Oliver. I think he stopped breathing.
Oh, wait, look. Yeah, you're okay now. Yeah,
Morning.
Hey,
Has it been?
what?
How many days has it been?
I'll tell you, but I don't even know.
It's been a few hours.
It's been a few hours. You haven't been out for long.
Oh, I feel like I need to sleep for a week.
Yeah, honestly, same here, bro. Yeah, but I'm not doing a lot better than you. Probably because I am a lot better than you. I'm just kidding. I'm just rubbing it in.
You get slammed in the shoulder by a Skaven ogre sledgehammer.
Yeah. And we almost wait. We killed that sorcerer, didn't we? Yeah, we did that. We did that together.
No,
He exploded.
I think he might have gotten away.
It's very ambiguous what happened to him.
Damn it. If it's ambiguous, that means he's still alive. Damn it.
You know how that chaos magic is.
No, oh, yeah, I'll do now.
Did Sigmund capture Fell?
Did Sigmund catch a Fell?
No,
No.
they couldn't get through the collapse.
So we didn't capture the bad guy, we didn't kill the bad guy, and I got my ass kicked.
But we saved Oliver, and Oliver saved us.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You guys you guys absolutely 100% saved your NPC from death, so that's good.
A little gratitude goes a long way.
Both doors will open to the room. There's only one person that opens both doors when they enter a room, and it's Sigmund.
That's Sigmund.
He'll stride in, both double capes flapping in the breeze he seems to create.
He has to open a door for each cape.
For each cape.
He doesn't go into buildings that have one door.
No, he can't. Like he can't.
They're not big enough for his ego.
He'll open the door and like step in sideways and have a conversation with you, but he won't come all the way in.
No, because only one cape can get inside, so he has to leave the other cape outside, and it's not going to come off as person. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely correct.
He'll come in. We couldn't get down there to get him, but we found many things among his effects that seem to corroborate your story. If he is ever seen again, he will be burnt as a heretic.
Yeah. He was the only one casting magic down there. Yeah, he and the Skaven. Neither of us would ever cast magic. Yeah, no. We don't even know. I mean, look at these tentacles. I couldn't possibly.
Another person will stride into the room behind him.
Who are you?
And he has another person accompanying him. So two people walking.
Well, who's that?
Gary, Morgan, you recognize both of them.
Oh, I know who they are.
From, what's that? You guys are killing me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's the witch hunters from 2 towns back.
Is it the witch hunters that are dressed like lichen hunters?
Yeah, the big guy is wearing full plate. Well, he's wearing like plate pauldrons, and then he has like mail. He's wearing a tabard that has the symbol of the wolf, the god Ulrich, emblazoned on the front of it, and he is draped in a dire wolf pelt.
Oh, these are some witch hunters that I met back in. Let me click this, and I'll tell you the name of the town.
He will look at you.
Dunkelberg.
Yeah, Dunkelberg. Terrible name, but it exists. So,
what's a witch?
good cover. But yeah, he'll stride in right behind Sigmund. And he'll recognize you. Be like, "It's you again. You seem to have a propensity for sniffing out these magic users."
All right, you talked me into it. I'll be a witch hunter. Where do I sign up?
He'll laugh. He'll be like, "I'd say you already are one." And he'll slap you on the back hard enough to make you spit up blood because you are very hurt. But he pays it no mind. Seems like you caught us another one. We went through his effects. We found much of the iconography and talismans that accompany the worship of the sex god Slanesh. He's not going to call him the sex god.
He was working
god Slanesh
very closely with a gang on the other side of the bridge called the Scourge. I'm not sure if they're involved in his trades or not, but they might be worth investigating.
They'll look at each other, be like, "That's very troubling," and he'll be very serious all of a sudden. And he will turn to his associate that you also recognize, his apprentice. Be like, "I think we have more work to do. Where can we find these Scourge?"
Did I mention they were also working with the Skaven, or did you know that part?
They'll all look at each other at this because it sounds made up.
Okay, all right, hold on, everybody. Now that you're all in one room. So it turns out that this guy, Lord Fell, wanted some magic item. He asked the Skaven to get it for him, and he paid them with a warp stone. That's what made the dungeon collapse. They were all fighting over the warp stone, and we just barely made it out alive. The Scourge were involved somehow as a middleman in between the Skaven and Lord Fell, so he didn't have to get his hands dirty.
It sounded like you had more to say, and then you just kind of stalled.
What did you? So you mentioned an artifact or an item, right?
Yeah, I think that that's what I said. The Lord Fell wanted the Skaven to get him an artifact. That's right.
What artifact?
It's beyond me, but we saw them on. I wouldn't know what to call this, like an illusory projection where they were speaking to each other through magical means about the artifact.
We've seen devices like that after the siege on Nuln many years ago. Sigmund will say. But, so you lied a little bit about not knowing what the artifact is.
That's an important question. Thanks, Nightbringer. I can't believe I let this slip by. The others who walked into the room, the lycanthropic witch hunters, how many capes did they have per person?
So the Ulrich worshipping witch hunter with the red hair, the big guy, he's just wearing a single wolf pelt. And then the third guy is capeless.
Oh, shit. That's why he walked in last.
Yeah.
So the first guy had capes, the second guy had a wolf cape, and the last guy had no cape at
He was
all.
ashamed of his lack of cape. But yeah, so
Nothing.
you lied.
right.
You lied about not knowing what artifact it is. Go ahead and give me some sort of deception here.
Yes, I would love to. What is the lie check?
I think it's
It's
acting
in
or something.
Fellowship.
Performance.
It could be.
I could go charm.
I don't think it's supposed to be
Probably
charm.
cool. It'd be cool. Cool.
Oh yeah, you can
Cool?
get cool. Give me a cool check.
Shit, I'm cool as fuck. Cool was like where I put all my points when I built my character. I was like, bro, my character's gonna be cool as
Hey,
fuck.
well, you are pretty cool. So you managed to not let your voice crack as you lie to the witch hunter about the magical item that Lyle is currently holding in his pocket. But yeah, so they'll all look at each other and be like, "Well, this is very troubling. We shall go investigate immediately." And the witch hunter will leave with his apprentice. The apprentice will kind of linger and like look at you guys and like kind of do like a light bow, and then like leave without saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
better bow.
hey, apprentice. Hey, before you go anywhere, if I want to be a witch hunter, where do I go? Is there like a place I should go?
He will explain, and I'm not going to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. There is a place though, and he tells me.
Yeah, he'll tell you a place. It's not like the place. There's not like the place, but there are ways to become a witch hunter. Yeah, like an officially sanctioned empire witch hunter.
Oh my god. Wait, Morgan.
Hmm?
What if?
It's a great idea.
A bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I like it. But he will leave to presumably go kill all of the Scourge. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, that should keep the Scourge off my back for a while. Even if they weren't tied up in the plot, I probably would have sold them out.
And so after they leave, another person will enter the room.
Oh
How
my
many clips does he have?
Yeah.
Once again, it's obviously she is the most beautiful woman in the Empire. As soon as you see her, you both know. You both remember how she looked before. She's not dressed to the tens
Yeah, that's fine.
like she was at dinner, but she
barely
is
dressed anyway.
still the fanciest person in the room.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Countess Emmanuel will lower herself by entering the guest chambers of her own palace.
Wow.
And she will thank you both for once again protecting the Empire.
Try to roll up off the bed quickly and look like I'm not bleeding and injured and try to, be respectful.
That is also a cool check.
Oh, okay. Well, I am really cool. I tried to tell you. You didn't listen to me. Look at my proof.
Yeah. Can I also make a cool check to come off as cool as possible?
Whenever she comes in.
Whenever she comes
Sure.
in. I'm just gonna be stoked.
Everybody act natural.
Cool. I'm so cool.
So
fucking lean against a wall, light a cigarette, and put on sunglasses.
That's almost exactly what happens. You try way too hard to be cool for this chick. And Gary, you sit up and you try to play it off, but you are bleeding out of your mouth a little bit, and you grimace in pain. But you almost play it off. Nightbringer wishes he could bless those rules. Keep watching. You'll have enough points. But yeah. So, but she will thank both of you. The Empire is in your debt.
You're welcome. Can we get titles?
Titles?
Yeah, can we be like Sirs of Gnome? That's twice. The first one I was just going to let it go, but now that's twice.
If you guys want to be knighted as your reward, absolutely.
Yeah, this one was a siege within underneath
Absolutely.
the castle itself. I think that's pretty...
Well, let's go down the list of things you did. You single-handedly defeated the Orc War Chief and battered the Green Horde back to the Grey Mountains from whence they came, in front of a full studio audience. And then you outed the advisor of the Countess as a Chaos Worshipper, defeated him somehow, and escaped to tell the tale, saving God knows how many people. Because with him in power, horrible things would have happened. So yeah, you guys can be knighted.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's good.
Oh, Nightbringer, no, the single-handedly was a couple sessions ago when they defeated the Orc War Chief. This time, Oliver helped.
Yeah, that would have been, session 11?
Oliver does not ask to be knighted.
Nightbringer, once that video comes out, you should check it out. It was some of the most amazing rolling of dice, virtual dice, I have ever seen in my life.
That episode will drop on Monday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
There you go.
Look at that. I'm even helping with the plugs.
There you go.
It's dirty magic right there.
Speaking of plugs, we're getting down to the last 13 minutes. You want me to plug some stuff before we're done?
Go ahead, man. Tell people what's going on.
Yeah, we got dates. And yes, Nightbringer, it's going to be YouTube. We have a YouTube. We're both on Twitch. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook at Fresh Out the Box. We're on YouTube at Fresh Out the Box. I'm Casualty CDG on Twitter. Jahan is at RockFact. So if you're a fan of Over the Garden Wall, you might understand the RockFact joke. Jahan is at RockFact. Our dates starting next Wednesday, starting on March 6th, we're going to start doing Cyberpunk Red on Wednesdays. So instead of our fantasy, we'll have our weekly fantasy game on Thursday, and we'll also have a Cyberpunk game on Wednesday. Leighton and Tony Vacinda are going to be joining us. This is Leighton. Tony, you haven't met yet. He's great. March 12th, Milestone Play is bringing their original game, Pulp Action, to our channel again for the second time. Joshua, the creator, last time ran a Star Wars-based campaign. This time, he is doing something dinosaur-themed for us.
Dinosaur-themed, indeed. I'm very excited.
We're going to have special guest Ben Mayer along with us. March 19th, we'll be playing Dark Peaks, which is another indie game created by my friend Kieran. I say my friend. We played with him online before. I've taken a look at his game before on a different channel. It was great. We got along. I'd like to bring him over here and let him showcase his products with some more people.
And also, here's a quick correction to Leighton's tag. I forgot to fix it in my auto.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, it's already really hard to spell.
It's an E, not an A. So, LT Slamuels is where you can find him on Twitter. But yeah, so you guys rest up. You rest easy. Morgan will quickly fall back asleep after everyone leaves. And a few days will pass of you guys being pampered, and then you guys will have a knighting ceremony.
Oh dear.
You'll both be given clothes once again, and
Dip, I don't want them.
you will kneel in the throne room, in front of all the nobles and some soldiers, and you will each in turn be knighted by the emperor, by the empire. The countess will do it herself. She'll pick up a sword. It's a very, very ornate sword that she can barely lift, but she does it, and she knights both of you in the name of the emperor.
I have mixed feelings about this. But
Fuck
I'm going
yeah.
along.
You got mixed feelings about being knighted. Like, I don't know.
I do. Yeah.
You don't have to tell people,
Oh no, I'm not telling people why. Yeah.
but you are both officially knighted. And then it's the end of Star Wars Episode 4.
For the second time in 2 weeks.
Yeah, for the second time in 2 weeks.
Tell me you've seen the version of that with no sound. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
so
funny?
good. Yeah, they cut out like all the music and they add in like fake background sounds, and so like instead of the huge music play, you hear like everyone's just standing still and like whenever they're walking up to get their medals, people in the audience coughing, and it's just these like pat flat footsteps, and everybody walks up and they're standing there awkwardly. And Chewbacca gets his medal and goes.
But yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's canon now. But you guys are knighted, and you guys are free to leave.
No sound is just cursed. Oh shit! I think you've seen it.
we'll have it end with you guys. The camera will be in the palace gate as you guys walk out towards the city, towards the horizon, and towards your next adventure.
I completed another personal short-term goal. I got out of known alive.
Yeah, you guys, achievement gained.
That was also one of mine.
Escape from
mine was
known.
to escape the city. Yeah. Holy shit.
Perfect. Man, we're gonna get another experience done.
Yeah, you guys are going to get some experience, level up some stuff, and you guys can see how they spend their experience. Next week, Thursday, at 8 o'clock Central Time till 11, we're playing Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Game.
Don't forget about that. Catch us on Wednesday instead and see us do Session 0 of Cyberpunk.
Yes, Wednesday we're doing Session 0 Cyberpunk with some special guests. So definitely, we got a lot of stuff planned. Make sure you follow, like, share, all that good stuff. You guys have been an amazing audience, as always. Thank you. We have been fresh out the box.